Aloha, it is 6:30 in the morning. Feeling refreshed, feeling a little bit better today. It's not quite as hot. I'm a little less red. I mean, not a lot, but a little. I put like a cool towel on my face because apparently the aloe that Carly had purchased, just in case these isn't actually aloe. She like read the back and the ingredients and we're not sure. It's just like water or something. So, um, yeah, I'll try to put some more moisture back into the skin and really lather on the sunblock today. Really am feeling good about the choice to not attend that tour today, even though again, really wanted to see black sand. I had like a little tiny plastic bottle that I had purchased from Meyer before I left, so like I could scoop some up, take it home, and then swimming in a waterfall would be really sweet. But there's absolutely no way I could be trapped on a trolley with who knows what kind of people for 12 hours. And also, like, don't get me wrong, I love sitting is great, but we've been sitting far too much on this trip. Like, I went to the chiropractor before I left because I was like, oh, it's gonna be a long flight, and I just like, I'd be loose and comfortable. And honestly, after the first day with everything that went down, like, my back has never been more fucked up. So I cannot wait to make an appointment when I get back home. There's probably someone around here, but like I'm just scared. I need somebody who's aligned me before to do it, and I'm sure they're even better out here, but like I don't know, it's probably like $1 million. So I can wait. I got a couple more days, but again, we're just gonna take it easy today. Again, try to see if we can get a hold of our girl Kathy for Lahaina Taxi. Get a couple supplies because we're pretty much on our own in one of the ritziest places like I've ever stayed at. On our own. It was so cold in here. Like, they gave us absolutely no blankets. I take that back. There was like a really thin like top sheet, and then like 3 like leaf sheets and a fitted sheet. That's all we had. And I gave Carly like the thicker one, and I was like, I could do like the 3 top sheets, like that'll be good enough. It was so fucking cold. Like, I literally had goosebumps all night. It made it really hard to fall asleep. And so I'm going to see today if like I can get a hold of front desk. I mean, I turned the thermostat all the way up to 80 because I was so fucking cold. And I mean, I get it because Maui's a bit warmer and a bit drier than like Oahu, for example. Ever compare everything to Oahu now, by the way. But I'm gonna see if we can get a couple blankets, and I'm just chilling on the balcony right now. It is a really beautiful view. It's quiet, it's peaceful. It doesn't feel too bad out here right at the moment. Drinking water from the tap, and know that because I live in Battle Creek and the water is like unsafe like 95% of the time, like I only drink bottled water. Like, we don't drink that stuff, and so it's just kind of a habit now to like not drink tap water of any sort. But that's for times, right? So we did hear, we mentioned Wesley. He brought us here. He's the one who picked us up from the airport and brought us here, and was talking about his family, Lahaina. I keep saying Lahaina. I'm so sorry, guys. I really am. I'm not trying to be rude. I just am not that smart. Lahaina. That's where he's from. I think I said Lahaye in the last video. I'm so stupid. Sorry, guys. I really don't mean any disrespect. But he had actually mentioned that the water, like a lot of the land, got so dried out, which may have been part of how this whole fire thing went down, is because the water has been entirely redirected from like the people who actually live here and their lands for these fucking resorts. How twisted is that? It's sick. And then I had done a little bit of research and watched some videos and had read, like, it was like a downed power line plus the dry grass that literally fucking just poof caused it to spread. And so that makes me, like, really angry, actually. It makes me really super duper angry, because, like, yeah, tourism is great. You gotta have tourism to, like, fuel your economy in some spots especially, and I understand that. But, like, to totally negate the people who live here and the safety for the top 10% who don't even fucking appreciate it the way that they should. And I'm sorry, I'm speaking for everyone. I'm sure not everybody's like that, but I don't know, just the kind of energy and vibe I was getting from these people. Like, you literally should have seen the way, like, some of these people are walking around. Like, we tried to demonstrate that yesterday. Carly did a really great job. I got too much swag to be that stiff, and I'm kind of stiff, but yeah, it's not me. Like, I like to joke around a lot, and I mean, I guess I could be, like, a little tiny bit bougie and a little princessy, and also kind of pretend to be, like, entitled, like, oh, I'm gonna call Nui, you know what I mean? Like, I'm really, really not. Like, I'm somebody who, like, grew up with very, very little, and I don't want to say nothing because, I mean, here I am, I'm alive, but very, very little. We weren't privileged, like we didn't get McDonald's, you know what I mean? Like, we'd eaten spaghetti for, like, all week. Even if it was, like, spoiled. Or poisoned, I don't know. But we didn't grow up that way, and I haven't ever just been given anything. Like, I've had to work my ass off to just be able to be here. Like, you know, it's all me. So, I mean, still even right now, it's like, I rent the basement for my grandparents. Like, they struggle to keep food in their house. Like, so I try to help out with some groceries, like, here and there, and I'll help pay the bills. And yeah, we're not these kind of people. So I'm trying to be, like, tone it down. Like, I can't, like, just be loud and proud and be myself and be vibing and joking with people like I was easily and effortlessly able to do. And a lot of, like, here it's just a little different. Like, I felt a little bit bad because of the luau. Carly, she was getting a little excited because she's, like, all in full-blown Oahu mode, which, by the way, took a couple days to get her there, because she was kind of doing, like, you know, at first, not that I'm saying she was not being fun, because she's been a great travel companion. I'm so thankful and grateful she's here. She's been amazing. But, like, even, like, her at the luau, I was just like, let's lower our voices. And she's like, what? And I'm like, look at her out, like they already want to kick us out. Like, they're already like, nah. These bitches. So, I don't know, maybe I just look way too much into things, or maybe it's because, like, I'm very, well, I don't want to say very, that's an overstatement, fairly emotionally intelligent and observant. Like, I easily pick up on energy and shifts and vibes. I just don't want to offend everyone here, and it's only, like, the white people that would be offended, truly, because every single brown person that I've met has been just so sweet, an absolute blast. They just roll with it. So yeah, I'm up on the balcony. I'm just hitting my vape and trying to not get in trouble, trying not to get kicked out. I'm probably, I mean, since they have, like, police all over this fucking, I'm assuming, incredibly stupid safe spot. They're not police, they're just, like, hotel security, but, like, because they're patrolling all over, I'm sure I'm gonna get fucking spotted vaping here, and they're gonna keep my deposit money, which I'm assuming they're probably gonna do that anyway, but which is fine, because again, part of why I came here was to spend a little bit of money and do my little teeny tiny baby part. But yeah, Maui, no hate, but seriously, do better for the people who live here. Like, these hotels, sure, they're a priority in a way for you guys, but like, people who live here, who've been here for generations or from here, fucking take care of them. Look what happened. It was serious. It was fast and it was scary. And the amount of like burnt crisp cars and trees, and then there's these long stretches of dry as fuck land, because we gotta make sure the grass is green as fuck at the Pt1. I'd rather see this grass dry. I mean, I don't want to see any dry grass. Like, there should be plenty for all, but all I'm saying is, like, no matter how well I do or like how much money's in my account or whatever I'm doing, like, I could never be like this, you know, like that vibe. I can't. I just don't fit in. You know, fuck, like even on that dinner cruise with the whole ass lobster and all that, like, and that was in Oahu. The people were obviously really fun, but like even then, like the crew was trying to be like a little bit more like, like this. And I'm so thankful that we got our boy Donnie V as a server, because he was like real one, 100%. Like, I like people like that. I thought it was really cool. He like recognized like we're not like the rest of those, so, and it did make me feel really nice, because I just been keeping Hawaii tours and Brad like updated far too much. I'm sure they really don't need my life story like that, but like I just told Brad, I was like, nah, I can't do this. Nobody warned me. And complained about the tourists. He's like, that's because you should be hanging out with the locals. Like, you're a local person kind of vibe. Like, I'm like, well, thank you. That made me feel good. I think that's a compliment. So, anyway, just chill. Try not to get kicked out. Try to not offend entirely everyone, and make the most of the bar. Like, I'm finna spend like $1,000 at the bar today because there was nothing else to do. So, and again, try to get my nails done, because I'm looking terrible. I started off this trip so strong. I looked so fucking good. My skin was on point. Like, my nails, like everything. Again, I was so tan, and I've lost so much color since I've been here, because I've been sitting in buses the whole time. But you know what? I know I said I was gonna let you go, but you know what? I did say, like, I've never been here, I'm gonna do all the touristy things. Like, I kind of signed up for that and kinda knew what I was getting into. Not really. Like, how could you until you do it? But yeah, I mean, 100%, like, next time I'm here, we ain't gonna be doing all that. Like, we'll hit up our friends and they'll tell us where all the cool shit is, so, and then we'll hang out with the people, the real people. So, alright, well, I love you, we'll keep you updated, and again, I don't even know what I'm doing with all these clips, like, at all. I don't know if I could do anything, especially because of my job, like, working with, like, all these people throughout the whole United States, like, maybe I can change my name, I don't know. So I have a tendency to swear. It's like one of my top 10 favorite things to do, and I can't help but be very honest. But All right. Bye-bye for now.